Well, you know, John, yesterday when Nadal played Lee, all of those heavy topspin forehands to Lee's one-handed backhand gave huge problems to the Korean. But Berdych, with the two-hander, able to control that ball much better.
It's a better serve, straight at the body.
That backhand of Berdych, that ball's bouncing up right into his shoulders. And where amazingly, in fact, Lee kept missing that ball with the one hand, Berdych is set there to just drive right through the ball.
And he's in a nice position here. 2 break points. Well, forced error, a perfect length return of serve, making him rush his attempt to throw. And Roy just a little bit anxious there by the look of it. Francisco standing in for Uncle Tony Nadal, who has coached Rafa since the start of the game. Takes a break now and again. I think we'll probably see him in Cincinnati, certainly at the US Open. 1-5, 5-1.
Well, speaking of Uncle Tony, I had a conversation with Brad Stein yesterday, the coach of Grosjean, and he was telling me about Tony Nadal and Rafael Nadal. One of the things that Nadal talks about all the time is he doesn't care how well he plays out there. He'd obviously like to play great all the time, but he knows he's not going to. What he cares about most is winning.
Finding a way of winning. Well, he's going to have to find a way here today. He's being outplayed at the moment and making too many errors.
You know, the strategy between Navratil and Berdych, obviously, no, I shouldn't say obviously, they're picking on the Nadal forehand. A lot of players stay away from that side. Not Berdych today. Nadal's just putting the ball in the court this game, and Berdych is self-destructed. He's made 3 unforced errors. Obviously some tension trying to close out the set.
First chance to break the Czech serve. Somehow don't expect to see Nadal miss those sort of shots. Time and again we've seen him whip those past surprised opponents, but today he's missed a lot of them. And it looks as if it's beginning to hurt. but still a chance to break.
Good construction of the point by Berdych, first moving Nadal off the court, then coming in with that high forehand volley, making no mistake and being precise with the volley. Continuing to move forward.
Oh, he was lucky to get away with that, my goodness. Nadal might be slapping, but I think his heart must have been in his mouth there. Slipping at the top of the net and still going in. So that rather fortunate point has given him set point.
Well, that's better play from Nadal, being aggressive.
That's one of the troubles for Nadal has been to deal with the strong first serving of Berdych. The only point he's lost on his first serve was that one at the start of this game. Remember when he left and he shouldn't have done.
He's picking on that forehand. And the timing of Nadal is not where you'd expect it to be.
And that error, that is another painful error on the forehand. The sixth has given this man a second set point. Well, often the game when you're serving for a set is the most difficult to win. Andy Murray's proved that several times this week.
Yeah, he got him going the wrong way.
Well, perhaps it'll be third time lucky.
And this place is quiet.
But I don't think anybody quite expected to see this.
Game.
It's certainly not a 6-1 set for Berdych, which is exactly what has happened in 27 minutes of play. First set to the Czech, 6-1. Well, a combination of things responsible for this: the excellence of his serving, the fact that he's unexpectedly going a lot to the forehand of Nadal, and the fact that the forehand of Nadal isn't working very well.
Yeah, it's all working to perfection for the Czech. But for Nadal, even at 81% first serves, well, it's the quality of the first serve. And look at how he's struggling, only winning 46% and really struggling with the second ball. He's out of sorts right now. Berdych really having his way of dictating the play. More than, well, almost 3 times as many winners and half as many errors. And that's just the reverse of what we're so used to seeing from Nadal. Certainly the